love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm drank up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm drank up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it.
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing, I done slaved over. Gon' arch you back and been way over. It's overdue for that under-stressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I couldn't stay afloat. They ain't never saying nothing wavy to a boat. Like, eyes up, look at me, now I'm the captain. Brought the camera, time for action. Split the legs just like a fraction. Tuck the napkin, time for snacking. You a mother meal. Tell me that it's mine, baby, tell me that it's real. Hit it to the Maxwell, tell me how it feel. It's gonna be a minute cause I'm in it for the thrill. Make her feel like heaven, she gon' put me in the wheel. And willingly I wanna do anything she wanna do. I ain't even wanna boo, but this is what the karma do. It's hard to be apart from you cause ooh, I
love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm drank up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm drank up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it, you.
twisted around your finger like a piece of string. I'm winded, chasing after your ghost is real exhausting. I'm in love, but I don't think it's what I thought it was supposed to be. Love story, no guts and no glory. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Well, I don't usually get like this. 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 Reminded of how I met you, tried to catch you falling. Instead I fell off myself and I just can't stop falling. These wings are gone if I keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. I don't get like it's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? I just wanna kiss you. Well, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Get like this. No, get like this. Get like this. Yeah, get like it, like it, like it. She loves me not. This bouquet is all I got. I'm dreaming, or could it be a future for you and me? She loves me, I know it's true. Or maybe I'm the fool for you. I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Yeah, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Oh, get like this. No, get like this. Yeah, get like this. Get like it, like it, like this.
Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어. 줬던 내 사랑이 식어. 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어. No, I can't, just can't. 가져 내 맘을, 놔줘 내 가슴을 다 바쳐 사랑하기엔 내 자신이 너무 걱정돼. 바보 같은 생각이야. 알아 멍청해. 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을 가지고 있어. 사랑이라는 걸. Oh yeah. Baby, can't you come with me? Can't you hold my hand and 가는 방향이 어딘지 서로 궁금해져 버려 애써 맘 졸여 하늘만 보면서 언제쯤 알게 될까 너도 나와 같은 생각을 하고 있을까 한참을 멍하니 보다 보니 살짝 어두워진 색깔 불그스름한 노을의 때깔 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을 가지고 있어 사랑이라는 거 oh yeah. Baby can't you come with me can't you hold my hand and lead I just wanna know what you're thinking wondering all day long not gonna do another pick and choosing you and me in this song 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을 가지고 있어 사랑이라는 거 oh yeah. Baby can't you come with me can't you hold my hand and lead
Mic check 1 2.
I've been working overtime like crazy,
Looks good.
just to show you how I really feel.
Everything looks good.
Haven't had a single day off duty, just to show you that my love
Happy
is
Black History Month, y'all.
real.
Let's make it happen.
Do you even care
They're shy, my man.
when I stay?
Zoe.
Oh baby,
Before the Billions is in the house. What's up, B?
can you even
Lewis, Big Bad Bull, my guy.
I'm under your spell.
What up, Steven? Hi, Kai.
Oh baby,
I expect to see you guys in the morning.
I just wanna take another look at you.
Big Bad Bull is in the house. Hey, y'all.
Just wanna take another
I am back
maybe that's when
after a month
but I'm falling over
of
in love with you. 'Cause you
no shows.
make me complete. I just wanna take another
Boy, Omicron to jump on you, boy. I had to chill. And I said, you know what? Since I had already missed most of the month, I'll relax to the first week of February. Now we back, y'all. We back to the daily shows. Hey, Kia. You know, Kia, I don't know if I ever say your name right. Is it Kia or is it Kaya? Is it Kia or is it Kaya? I wonder. We got some stuff to talk about today. I'm excited, y'all. I know a lot of people was like, damn, Shan, why you keep pushing this show? Why you keep pushing the show? I've been pushing this show for 3 weeks. It's Kia. Got it. Kia. Now I will forever say it the right way. I will forever say it the right way. Kia, like the car. We are back to discuss some stuff, y'all. We're gonna talk about shit every day, multiple times a day. I got so many shows lined up. Got a lot of stuff taken care of while I was gone. You know, it didn't stop the workouts though. You was always able to see me doing the workouts in the morning. Can't stop working out. That's what got me through my little hiatus. Even then, I had to take a break. And even then I had to take a small break during the when I was sick, when Omicron jumped on my back. Welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of High Value Shan. We're not only a Shan, a high value man, so is the content. Hold on, why do I have this on here? This is not correct. This is not correct. I'll fix it later. Welcome everybody. I'm glad you guys are here. We're gonna have a small conversation. What'd you say, Kai? You said, what about the live Kevin did with Nicki? I got a show for that. I'm gonna do a show on that one. That's gonna be a check this out show. Should I do it today? I might as well do it today, huh? Right after this show. We're gonna talk about that. It was interesting. It's something that I disagree with. Okay, Kaya, not only did Kevin talk to Nicki, did you see when Nicki was talking to, what's her name? Lala? Did you see where Nicki was talking to Lala Anthony? So I believe what happened was Nicki jumped on Kevin's show, and then Nicki went live herself, and then Lala jumped on Nicki's show. And then they were backing, they were high, Lala was high-fiving her and telling her, yeah, girl, I believe in everything you said. That's what I'm going to actually respond to. And that part that they were discussing where Lala was saying, and Nicki was saying, because Nicki said it first. Nicki Minaj, she said, women, you need to get your stuff together, work on yourself. And then once you work on yourself and get to the level you want to be at, you get to pick the man you want. I heard that shit. I said, what? She said, yeah. And then Lala was pushing it real big. During the segment with Lala and Nicki, Lala was like, yeah, girl, you can, when you get there, that's what I've been trying to tell women. That first of all, Lala is I think her husband left her, or did she leave her husband? I'm not sure how that worked, right? But she's telling women to basically go get the bag, work on yourself. Don't worry about this, that, and the other. Don't worry about being a wife. Don't worry about being a submissive woman to your man. And then once you get to a certain level, you can go pick your man. That is what they said. I couldn't believe my ears. But I'm not going to talk about that. That's not what we're here for. Kaya. You're not about to derail my show, Kaya, because you'll come in here with these great topics and then I fuck around and start talking about something else for an hour before I even get into the topic for today. But I am going to talk about that Nicki Minaj show. I'm going to play the video. I'm going to clip it. I'm going to go clip the video. I'm going to play it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Kevin's show was cool, and Kevin was being extremely diplomatic, as he should be. But when it was Nicki and Lala Anthony and they were talking, I was just like, come on, you gotta be kidding me. In fact, here I give you a cheat. I commented, go to World Star Hip Hop, find the post, and you'll see me. I commented in the comments on Instagram. I wrote a comment about 4 hours ago. About what they said. I didn't get too deep into it because I don't really like to argue on Instagram in the comments. And I know sometimes I could trigger people when I write shit. But we're going to talk about it right here on the show. Absolutely. We're going to talk about it right here on the show. So, yeah. Princessa, how you doing, love? Princessa, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're relaxing your body, and I hope you are restoring your vessel. I want you to be very, very strong and healthy. It's good to see you here, Princessa. Kaya says, do it today. Kevin might talk about it. It is Wednesday. So Kevin might go live tonight. Okay. I'll talk about it today. You got it. I know how to follow instructions, Kaya. Kia. I stop saying Kaya. It's like the car, Kia. I know how to follow instructions. What up, Dwayne? What's poppin', boss? Hey, Lakeisha. Good to see you here, Lakeisha. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, the Manosphere. What is it? Red pill, black pill, pink pill, blue pill. What is it? What is an INCEL? What is IBMOR? What is SYSBM? We talked about it in the book that we just read from Obsidian. the Book of Obsidian, the 21st century manual for black men, the book that we just finished 2 days ago on Monday. He speaks about all of these things. And then there's also MGTOW. We're not really talking about MGTOW today. MGTOW, which stands for Men Going Their Own Way. Men going their own way. MGTOW. MGTOW. We're not gonna really talk about that, but we are gonna discuss the Manosphere and what the black pill is, and what the blue pill is, and what the red pill is. We're gonna discuss what the pink pill is, and we're gonna discuss other things like INCELs, IBMOR, and the SYSBM movement. I know a lot of people hear that in these spaces, and I want to just make a small, quick video. We're not gonna be here long. I want to make a small, quick video to explain to everybody exactly what it is, because I know you hear it and people talk about it. You be like, what the fuck? So what is red pill, and what's the difference between red pill and black pill? And is black pill the Manosphere, or is the Manosphere different than the black pill? Is it a club? Do you have to sign up? Do you have to pay? Is there a membership fee to be a part of the Manosphere? Is there a headquarters? Is there an official website? We're going to explain all of that today. We're going to talk about it. And we're going to go by the numbers. I'm going to break it down. I got everything set up so you guys can understand exactly what we're talking about. So when you leave here today, you will have a better understanding and some knowledge about what the black pill, the red pill, the pink pill, the blue pill, SYSBM, IBMOR, and INCELs are. Okay, we're going to talk about it just a little bit today. What up, JT Coin? JT Coin, everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to my man, JT Coin Rings. He blessed $1.99. You know, JT, you the first one in. What does that mean? That means JT is now the stream sponsor. He is the stream sponsor. You know, JT always takes care of the channel. He's a consistent and benevolent investor and supporter of this channel. Thank you for the blessing, brother. I got your name screaming, going across the screen. I got your name going across the screen. Oh, you can't see my logo. Let me switch my logo to black. I don't like that. There we go. Now you can see my logo in the corner. JT Coin Rings is now the stream sponsor. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
When anybody ever gives this channel a blessing, we don't call them donations. Whenever I get a blessing, we always throw our ones up. For those that are members of the channel, you'll see that you have a set of tools that everybody else doesn't have. It's an emoji set. And you'll see that number one. Always throw that number one up whenever somebody throws a blessing to us. Also, I see Lakeisha just typed salute. I want everybody to type the word salute in the chat. Everybody can type the word salute in the chat. And then you see the response that automatically happened from Streamlabs. It says, Lakeisha and Michelle, we got you. You're present and accounted for, and you're now entered into the live chat contest today. Well, what is the live chat contest? Well, when I got to YouTube, I came here as a fashion designer. I have 7 fashion brands, ladies and gentlemen. I work downtown. My office is downtown Los Angeles, in the fashion district, right off of Santee and Olympic. I'm right next to Starbucks, right? My office. But when I got to YouTube and I got monetized and I started getting donations and started getting blessings from people. People started giving me these super chats. I said, oh no, I can't just be here. I mean, I know that information is important, but people giving me super chats, I got to take care of them. So anybody that gives a $20 or larger super chat gets a gift card. And every time I go live, we do a stream contest, and I have a system set up that whenever you type the word salute, the system is going to pick your name up and put you in. Let me go check real quick. Right now, I got Stephen Day, Louis Conyer, Zoe, Lakeisha, Before the Billions, and JT Coin Rings is all in the system. All because they just typed the word salute. And so then I let the system randomly pick a winner, and then that person gets a gift card for one of my fashion brands. It's just that simple, you guys. So all you got to do is type salute. Looks like LaRonda just got added to the system, so she's in there. All you got to Dwayne H just dropped in. I'm looking at the screen right now. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm looking at the contest. The contest is dropping names in here. First Gen Corporate just dropped in. So all these people are typing salute. I do that every time I go live. And we'll be doing that all February. So I want you guys to just come in and type salute. You don't have to get involved into any chat wars. I mean, you can. Absolutely. I love it when the chat is live. But I want everybody that's watching this show to type salute. And it's only for the people that watch the show live. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. My name is Shannon Rawls. I took a break in January. So a lot of people have been wondering why we haven't started this show. I've been pushing this show for 3 weeks. And the reason why is Rona caught me. She jumped on my back. I've been dodging her for 2 years. And she jumped on my back in January, man. She knocked me out for had to be about 8 days, 7 days. I'm relatively healthy. So she knocked me out for about 8 days. But when I came through, I was still a little fatigued. I tested negative and I'm clear. Had the house disinfected. Everything is good on that end. But then I still needed to rest a little bit. And so now I'm back. And so I figured at the end, basically last week, I was like, should I start doing the shows or should I just wait until the first week of February, which is Black History Month? Shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there for Black History Month. And I said, I'll just start this week. And today's the first show back. I'll be back doing our high value SHANs every single day. And I'll be back doing our Check This Out show every single day. I'll start dropping our raw wisdoms on the weekends. And we're going to start doing our BBWs and our BBMs. That stands for be a better man, be a better woman. And we're also going to do our war room shows, and the a soldier story shows. I'm start going live because I gotta go back to work. I gotta go back downtown and I gotta start doing certain events and going to meetings and whatnot. And I'm gonna bring you guys along with us. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you'll have an opportunity to roll with your boy when I do all those kind of things. And then also hit the bell so you get notified when I do go live. Hit the bell so you get notified when I do go live. All right. So listen, let's talk about it. What up, Mike? Mike is in the system now. Steven says he's been waiting on this one forever. Well, we're going to just talk about it. All right, listen. So the Manosphere. What is the Manosphere? Well, the Manosphere, now understand there's two versions of the Manosphere, right? Actually, there's multiple versions. There's international versions of the Manosphere, to be honest with you. But here in America, there's predominantly two versions of the Manosphere. There's the Manosphere, which is created by white people long time ago, right? Have you ever heard Tom Likas? Has anybody heard of Tom? He's like really the godfather. I used to listen to Tom Likas, man. It had to be back in the 80s. But he was harsh. I remember one time listening to Tom Likas. This had to be 20 years ago. That brother said, not that brother, this white guy, right? But still, you get the point. That man said, the sexier you are, the bigger the diamond ring you get. That was he said this on national radio. And he was telling women, the more pretty you are, the bigger your diamond is. So you could rate how beautiful you are based on the size of your diamond. He was basically saying, the better looking you are, the more you'll get a higher value man based on how pretty you was. And that always stuck with me. But there's the Manosphere, but then there's the Black Manosphere. And that's where I'm going to be discussing. Well, I'm going to discuss a little bit of both of them. I'm going to go through the whole line. See, the Black Manosphere was created by three distinguished brothers. One named O'Shea Duke Jackson. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him just yet, but one day I think I'm going to run into him. And then my man, Mumia Obsidian Ali. And then the third fella is Angry Man. These three brothers, around 2000, I'm not even gonna say what year because I'm not really sure and I don't want to give you guys any misinformation. They created what is known as the Manosphere. And there is a website called the NegroManosphere.com where Obsidian does a weekly column that you guys can tap into. So I want you guys to go visit that website, the NegroManosphere.com. But you hear it all the time, the Manosphere, the Manosphere. Do the Manosphere hate women? Do the Manosphere believe in marriage? Is the Manosphere the same thing as the red pill? A lot of people like to use those terms interchangeably. The red pill Manosphere space. You hear it because people really not sure what to call it. Should we call it red pill? Should we call it black pill? Should we call it Manosphere/red pill? That's what you hear a lot. You hear, the guys in the Manosphere/red pill space, right? Now you're going to learn exactly what it is. So let's go through it. What up, RCC? My man RCC is in the house. Haven't seen you in a while, bro. It's good to see you, man. I hope you got that work done. RCC was getting to the bag last week. He was making big things happen with his company, and I'm glad to see him here today. So let's talk about it, you guys. I'm gonna just jump right into it because I don't want to go too long because I got to do another show. Kia told me that she wants me to talk about the Nicki Minaj and Kevin Samuels meeting that they had on Kevin's Instagram live last night. I'm going to talk about that, but I'm not going to touch so much on the Kevin and Nicki point. I'm going to touch on the Nicki and Lala Anthony conversation. They said some things that I think that we should all know about. And so I want you guys to kind of hear my thoughts on that, and you tell me how you feel. Look at that. My man RCC. I did not tell y'all he was getting to the bag. RCC works out with us every morning, by the way. So for those that don't know, we have another show called The Daily Burn. What is The Daily Burn? The Daily Burn is where we work out live on this channel every morning, except for Mondays. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 6 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm live right here on YouTube, and we are working out. And currently we're doing the Insanity workout. We're getting ready to wrap up month 1 and go. This is our last week of that, and we're going to jump into our recovery week, and then we're going to jump into the max month, which is week after next. RCC 72 Detroit, brother, who is just like me, 49 years old, is working out with us, inspiring and encouraging other people to do what we're doing. But he had to miss a few days recently because he was getting to the bag. And what he did just now, he came over here and he blessed the channel with a $20 super chat. He said he's still swamped. But still, shout out to my man RCC72. RCC, thank you for the $20 blessing, brother. Let me go ahead and update you as the new stream sponsor. RCC72 Detroit is the new stream sponsor. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Make sure you follow the instructions so I can have my staff send you that gift card. Remember, anybody that gives a $20 or more blessing, super chat, gets a gift card. So, and I think it should have put it in the instructions. I hope the system said something and told you what to do. But you already know, because RCC, you always doing this. You're always doing this. So make sure that you send over the super chat. Make sure you send over the email, and the team is going to take care of you. All right, guys. So let's get ready. Let's talk about it. What is the Manosphere? Let's switch over. The Manosphere. Let's read I did all of this so you guys can understand exactly what it is. Now, I know a lot of times people like to say Manosphere / red pill / Manosphere. They put Manosphere and red pill together quite often, right? But then some people hear the term black pill and what is a blue pill? And so we're going to explain all of that. But let's talk about the Manosphere. So I'm going to read this to you. The Manosphere is an umbrella term that covers many different male-centric communities. All right. The Manosphere is an umbrella term that covers many different male-centric communities. So when you hear people say Manosphere / red pill, that's incorrect. The red pill is a particular community up under the umbrella of the Manosphere, just like SYSBM is, just like black pill is, just like INCELs. It's a community. It's an umbrella that encompasses multiple communities. You get it? So it's kind of like the United States of America, right? The Manosphere is the United States of America. And then each community is a state. There's California, there's Texas, there's New York, there's Florida, there's Arkansas, there's Tennessee. There's different states that encompass or create the United States of America. So there's different male spaces that create the Manosphere. The reason the Manosphere was formed is because mainstream society became apathetic. Do you guys understand what apathetic means? I don't give a fuck. The term apathetic, for those that don't know what the word is, now forever you'll always know, whenever you hear somebody say something, why are you being so apathetic? They're basically saying, why are you acting like you don't care? Why apathy means I don't give a fuck. That's just a quick way to say it. So the reason the Manosphere was actually formed many, many years ago, around 20 years ago at this point, 2001, 2002, is because mainstream society became apathetic to male-specific issues. And because men realized that women began to
Jungle.
Everybody, real quick. I heard that. I was like, what was that sound? Everybody. I'm not sure. I think Steven was already a soldier, so he may be re-upping, but we don't care. One way or the other, everybody throw your salutes up to Steven.
Sir, yes, sir.
Everybody, salute Steven.
Sir, yes, sir.
Salute to my man Steven.
Sir, yes, sir.
For either joining or re-enlisting in the SR Army. Shout out to you, Steven. Shout out. Oh, he upgraded his membership. That's what the system said. Steven upgraded his membership. Everybody, salute to my man, Steven
yes,
Day.
Sir.
I appreciate you being here, brother. I promise to take care of you. I'll find out what level you at and send you all the information that you need once you do that. Make sure you, like the system says, email us to soldiers@shannonrawls.com so I can make sure that you get the information that you need. All right. All right, cool. Now, the reason the Manosphere was formed, the Manosphere, remember, the Manosphere is a umbrella, or it's not an organ, it's no headquarters. There's no Manosphere president. There's no, there's no official government of the United Manosphere. The Manosphere is an umbrella term that covers many male-centric communities. And the reason it was formed is because mainstream society became apathetic to male-specific issues, and because men realized that women began to consider them disposable. It's because mainstream society became apathetic. Mainstream society started to say, we don't give a damn about men or men issues. Everything in the world seemed, for the last 30 years, as long as I can remember. I mean, I'm going back to Ricky Lake. I'm going back to the old original Oprah Winfrey shows. I'm going back to them old school shows, man. All the TV shows, all the advertising was all women centric. It was nothing for men. There was no spaces for men. There was no conversations for men. Even the men that had daytime talk shows was doing it for women. And so the Manosphere was created because there was no male specific issues, and because men realized that women, based on mainstream media indoctrinating women with a bunch of bullshit for the last 30 years, let's keep it real, they began to consider men disposable. What does that mean? I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Don't act like you guys haven't heard it. Don't act like you guys haven't heard that before. I don't need no man. And so the Manosphere was formed as a result of a lot of people just saying, we don't really care about men or what men think. We don't care what they're thinking. We don't give a fuck about your issues. And men got together, and then with the proliferation of the internet and mass communication and YouTube specifically, men got together and started having a voice. And so that's where the original Manosphere began. Now, as a result, men began coming together and guarding themselves against said negative byproducts by promoting strong opposition to the feminist movement. And I want to be specific, feminist version 4.0. Remember, there's 3 iterations of the feminist movement, right? There's 3 iterations of the feminist movement. I wrote the notes down on that. Let me see if I still have that. Where are my philosophies? Here they are. Feminism 1. So, okay, whenever you guys hear about feminists, there's feminism 4.0. Well, what is feminism 3.0? Well, what is feminism 2.0? What is feminism 1.0? Okay, feminism version 1 was a right to vote. That started around the year 1900. We're on board. We're on board with feminism 1.0. That was giving women the right to vote. That started around 1900, right? And then feminism morphed into another version after the right to vote. Hey, security boss is in the house, you guys. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to my girl, security boss. Oh, Bolo is here. My man Bolo is in the house. Because I don't look at the chat, you guys, especially when I start talking. Hey, security boss, good to have you here. Thank you for telling the truth, Shan. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do is tell the truth. And then we give everybody the information and let the chips fall where they may, right? We give everybody the information and let the chips fall where they may. Thank you so much for your blessing and investment in my channel, security boss. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Everybody, please throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
I need you guys to throw your ones up because remember, we save the chats. And I want the future people that read this show, that watch this show, to be able to see that you guys supported Security Boss by throwing your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
I appreciate you guys. Now, I was just telling you guys about feminism. So there's 4 iterations of feminism, right? Feminism version 1.0 started around the 1900s. That was giving women the right to vote. Remember, women couldn't vote, bro. Women had no fucking voice politically. They couldn't say nothing. They had no say so. They couldn't vote on the United States president. Their husbands had to vote. I mean, it was just talk about just fucking oppression. That's what that was. And we are happy. We support feminism 1.0, right? And then the second version of feminism came around. That was suffrage. Suffrage and equality for rights to work. That came around the 1960s, about 50, 60 years later. That's what we call suffrage. You see, women didn't even have an opportunity to work, brothers. We ain't talking about equal pay. Forget equal pay. You couldn't work. You couldn't get the job. It was jobs designed for men and only men. And it was in the writing that, I mean, you don't even turn in a resume. Don't even worry about it. So the equality for the right to work was feminism 2.0, right? And then women, they champion that. Men support that. I support that. I support the right for women to work. I support the right for women to vote. Absolutely. Feminism 1.0 and feminism 2.0 is good with me. But then came feminism 3.0. So people say, well, what is feminism 3.0, Shannon? Oh, that came around the 1990s. Now I'm born, because I'm born in 72. I'm 49, right? So I'm born in 72, right? I'm graduated high school in 1989 at age 16. And so now I'm watching TV and I'm seeing stuff. And I joined the army in 1991. So around 1990, there was feminism 3.0. And what was that? That was individualism and diversity. Feminism 3.0 is individualism and diversity, where women was like, oh, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. This is where we start having some friction. This is where it's like, wait, what you talk about? Listen to 90s rap. This is where we get past the Queen Latifah and MC Lyte. We ain't talking about them. They got shelved. Their projects got shelved. They start bringing in Foxy Brown and Lil Kim and fuck these niggas, eat this pussy and all that kind of shit. And we don't need no man. That's when the songs like TLC came in with No Scrubs. I think that was 1997? No Scrubs, or was that 99? 97 or 99. So in the 90s, feminism 3.0 reared its head, and they were talking about women's individualism. Their individualism and their diversity away from men. Ooh, that became a problem. But it didn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. It didn't stop there. Next up, after version 3.0, which is where we started having problems between men and women in America, right? The marital rate started tanking. The divorce rate started skyrocketing. Came feminism. Who was that? Oh, shit. My man, Hi Kai. Hi Kai's in the house. What up, Hi Kai? He says, look, Shan, Hi Kai don't say nothing. He just wanted to bless the channel with $5. Everybody throw your ones up to my man,
Being
Hi
number
Kai.
one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to my man, Hi Kai. For those that's not used to my channel, I stopped talking about what I'm talking about when people bless this channel. The fact that people are investing and blessing me with super chats is more important to me than continuing and just blowing through the information. I got enough time to stop to acknowledge the people that have the benevolence to give me money to keep this channel going. So thank you, Hi Kai. I appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. And thank you to all the soldiers that's throwing their ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
So next came Feminism 4.0, ladies and gentlemen, and that's where we are now. Next came 4.0, and that came around 2010. Right around 2000, about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 2010, came women empowerment. Women empowerment. You've seen it. Black Girls Rock, right? BET's Black Girls Rock. You see it all the time. This is beyond Burn the Bras. Burn the Bras was Feminism 3.0. Feminism 4, that was individualism, right? That was like, we don't need no man, fuck men, right? But now came women empowerment, where, you know, we're talking about the issues that we're having today. Let me just do it that way. The issues that we're having today. And Feminism 4.0 is strictly, to be honest with you, in my opinion, and I know you guys hear the term misogyny, right? But have you ever heard of the term misandry? That's the opposite. That's the hatred of men. There's misogyny, the hatred of women, which we do not believe in. The red pill community, the black, the Manosphere, spaces over here, Shannon, Rawls, do not believe in the hatred of women. Absolutely not. We love women. Absolutely. But then you have feminism, especially Feminism 4.0, where in my personal opinion and what I've seen in my observable existence is the hatred of men. And that is straight up misandry. So for those that never heard that term, now you know. There's misogyny, but then there's also misandry. And Feminism 4.0 is where they're talking about right here with the Manosphere. So jump back over to the description I have on the Manosphere. As a result, men began coming together and guarding themselves. Men began coming together and guarding themselves against said negative byproducts by promoting strong opposition to Feminist 4.0 movements, and for men to increase their masculinity and place a head of household in their homes. Because remember, one of the attacks on men of Feminism 4.0 is masculine men. I live here in Los Angeles, you guys. And for those that do understand what I'm talking about, Crenshaw Boulevard and Stocker, right over by the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza, right? I could jog over there right now. Crenshaw and Stocker. Let's say Crenshaw and MLK or Obama Boulevard, bring it all the way up to Slauson, the entire Crenshaw district. Look at the billboards. Oh, and go up Slauson all the way up to Overhill, up to Ladera Heights. Look at every billboard. Every fucking billboard is the emasculation of men. All of them, every single one of them. Talking about how soft men are. It pushes all these different alternative lifestyle fucking messages. It is almost softening strong men, strong black men, because that's who lives in this neighborhood, who drives up and down the street. So right here where it says men began coming together and guarding themselves. Men came together, said, damn, what's going on? I'm glad I found you, brother. Because see, before YouTube, before Facebook, before MySpace, people were just dealing with this shit individually because all the mainstream media was supporting women. Men had no voice. And so men finally got to YouTube and was like, damn, is that happening? Look, I'm in LA. You're in fucking Louisiana. It's happening to you. Hey, man, I'm up here in Alaska. It's happening to me. Bruh, I'm down here in Georgia. It's happening to me. Yo, I'm over here in fucking Florida. It's happening to me. I'm in Texas. And then men start getting together and saying, wait, what the fuck is going on? And men start coming together, and then they started guarding themselves against this negative byproduct by promoting strong opposition to Feminist 4.0 movements. And men started to increase their masculinity and a place as a head of household in their homes. All right. Because the manosphere is an umbrella term, the term manosphere is an umbrella term. There is no single specific constitution that these men follow to achieve their goals under this single title alone. And that's where the different sects come in. So I hope you guys now understand what the manosphere is. So when you hear people say, oh, the manosphere / red pill community, stop. Correct them at that point. Say, no, there's no such thing as a manosphere / red pill community. There's the manosphere, just like there's the United States of America. And under that is different type. Are you talking about the red pill community? Are you talking about the black pill community? Are you talking about the fucking SYSBM? Who are you speaking of specifically? Because there's different types. That I'm even hearing people start talking about the purple pill. I've been hearing a lot about the purple pill, and that's people who are red pill. See, once you become red pill aware, it's hard to go back, but then you still have a soft spot for the blue pill. So I'm going to explain both the red pill and the blue pill, but there's some people who's kind of mixing that up and it's talking about the purple pill because it's like, yeah, man, I ain't really fully on board with some of the shit that I'm hearing in the red pill. And I don't really think the blue pill is too much wrong. You know, it's not so much simpish, but you know, come on. So there's this purple pill that's starting to emerge. And maybe I'll do a show on that later. All right. So let's continue. The manosphere, whenever you hear the term manosphere, don't let anybody add anything under it. It's just the manosphere, and it is just an umbrella term that has no single specific constitution and that these men follow to achieve their goal under this single title alone. All right. So that is the manosphere. Now let's talk about some of the individual movements, the men's spaces that fall up under this umbrella term, the manosphere. Of course, the main one that we're going to talk about right now, the next one, is the red pill. Now you say, well, goddamn, that's what we hear. Is Kevin Samuels red pill? Is Lapeef red pill? Is O'Shea Duke Jackson red pill? Is Obsidian red pill? Is BGS red pill? Is Edward Anderson red pill? You know, is Bolo red pill? All these pretty prominent people, you know, I mean, it's so many, right? And red pill is not, I mean, even though it's been attributed to men, are there some red pill women? You know, so let me explain to you what red pill is. You tell me if you believe that a woman could be red pill or not, or is it specifically for men and men alone? Okay. Let me know if you feel it could be, because you think of, you know, mediocre tutorial and reviews, MTR. Is he red pill? So listen, to be red pill, right? Remember, there's no manosphere / red pill. There's the manosphere, which is an umbrella term. Now, under the manosphere, just like the United States of America, there's a state like New York or California or Washington or Texas. Now we're talking about red pill. To be red pill is to be all about 100% hardcore fuck your feelings truth. Truth is what the red pill praises. We don't give a damn about your feelings. I'm saying we like I'm red pill. I don't know what I am, to be honest with you guys. I haven't really evaluated myself. But to be red pill, you're basically saying, and to be honest with you, I believe in truth. Truth matters to me. I don't really give a shit about feelings. The truth doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. So to be red pill is to be 100% hardcore fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Fuck how you feel. We don't care about your emotions. 1 + 1 = 2. All right. The math has to add up. And that's why oftentimes you hear people in red pill spaces say, listen, man, data, statistics, that's all that matters. The math has to math. Everything has to add up. And all we care about is data and statistics. And if they don't add up, then we don't give a damn. Yeah, but I feel, stop right there. We don't give a goddamn how you feel. Remove your feelings from the conversation. You see, for red pill, for a man to be red pilled is him knowing that women do not only cheat because of mistreatment. 40 plus years ago, this was more the reason for women cheating, but now it's a bit more of the same reasons men cheat. Mistreatment or human nature. Men now in the red pill space is about him knowing that women not only cheat for mistreatment, because, you know, think about it, you guys, 1950, let's go back to 1960, you know, women were oppressed, they were beat in a lot of households. I mean, let's just keep it real. We got to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? There was no internet. There was no cell phones. You know, it was tough to call the police. So women were beat and it was mistreatment. And then men will go out and do shit because of that mistreatment. Right. But today, it's more of the same reasons. It's mistreatment or just human nature. Men just cheat because they cheat. Women just cheat because they cheat. Women step out on their man. Women ignore the non-select guy. That's a term that we gathered from Obsidian. The non-select guy. She selects the select guy, the fuck boy, the Pookie and the Ray Rays, right? Because of human nature. And once you get red pilled, then you just kind of wake up to that shit, right? Do you understand where the red pill comes from? The term? It comes from the movie The Matrix. Have you guys all watched The Matrix? 1999, where Morpheus asked Neo, he said, listen, would you like to come to the real world? Because this shit that you in right now is nothing but a fucking lie. This is all a lie. This is a construct that's built by the machines that we had a war with years ago. And you just don't know that your ass is asleep. But if you take this red pill, you will wake up and we'll unplug you from the matrix and you will be introduced into the real world, the truth. Or if you take the blue pill, ignorance is bliss. You can stay asleep. You don't have to worry about nothing. Forget this conversation ever happened. And that's where the term the red pill comes from. And that's why I say that to be red pilled is all about 100% hardcore fuck your feelings truth. Because that's what Neo said. He said, listen, I want to get unplugged from the matrix. I want to go to the real world. Show me. Morpheus told him, he said, man, this shit is hard over here. You know, do you know where Zion is? Zion is deep underground. We're not chilling like we used to. We're fighting a war against the machines. He said, man, I want to be part of the truth. I know it's harsh. I know it's rough, but fuck that. Give me the truth. And so to be red pilled means that you want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth when it comes to women and men nature. When it comes to human nature. And once you learn and once you red pill aware, and once you wake your eyes up and you wake up from being sleep and betatized as I was, because I tell everybody I was the captain of the beta club, right? Once you wake up, you're like, whoa, you can't go back. You can't be plugged back into the matrix. It just doesn't work that way. So, hold on, my alarm is going off. Let's set that. Okay. So some red pill men or women will think, why bother getting married? Why bother getting married? Here's another truth, right? Some red pill men feel, why bother getting married when the court usually favors the women and to be cheated on because less women are loyal than they used to be. And 70% of divorces are initiated by women. So they figure, why the fuck bother? Why bother getting married? Why the institution of marriage is dead is how a lot of people in the red pill community feel, because they know the truth about what can come when getting married, especially if you're doing it based on love. You guys all remember the song, What's Love Got to Do With It, right? So when we talk about these things like marriage, a lot of people in the red pill community is thinking, man, what the fuck for, bro? Why should I bother getting married when the court favors the woman? Alimony is paid to women at a rate of 97%. That means out of 100 alimonies in the United States of America, men pay 97 of them, women pay 3. 3% of alimony is paid by the wife. 97% is paid by the husband. Shout out to Security Boss. Shout out to Security Boss. What did she say? Well, first of all, everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up. This is her second blessing of this show. She says, Shan, listen, some of the men proclaiming the manosphere seem angry. Yes. Some of the men proclaiming the manosphere seem angry. Well, one, those men shouldn't be proclaiming the manosphere per se, unless it's the black manosphere, which is something different. We'll talk about that. That's what was created by O'Shea Duke Jackson, Obsidian, and Angry Man. But some men proclaiming the manosphere, or let's just say the red pill, are angry. Well, have you guys all heard of red pill rage? Yes, they are angry. They are fucking pissed. Because what happens, I made a post the other day on my Instagram. What did I say? You know what? I want to be clear. I don't want to make a mistake as to what exactly I said. Let me go to my Instagram, and I said, sometimes you don't realize how fucked up someone treated you until you hear yourself explaining it to somebody else. That was me. Sometimes you don't realize how fucked up somebody treated you until you hear yourself explaining it to somebody else. And so what that means is a lot of people who take the red pill, wake up, realize how fucked up they were treated by somebody who they treated really well. Pisses them off. It angers them. It enrages them. So yes, absolutely, Security Boss. Absolutely. There's a lot of men proclaiming the manosphere who seem angry. They don't seem angry. They are fucking angry. They are angry because they wake up and say, God damn, I can't believe it. I did all of this shit for this woman. I can't believe that I did all of this stuff for her. I can't believe that I was doing everything that I was supposed to do. I did a video on that. Remember that guy that was working 50 hours a week and he found out his wife was cheating, and her reason for cheating was because he just wasn't home that much. But the reason that he was working 50 hours is because he wanted to make sure he was taking care of her. A lot of men wake up and say, God damn, you gonna fuck the mailman anyway? After all I've done for you? That's very enraging. It's very enraging. And yes, men wake up after they pop that red pill. They get the truth. They come to these spaces like here on YouTube and they say, God damn, I can't believe that I fell for that. I can't believe that she did me like that. I can't believe that I allowed that to happen. I can't believe that I didn't pay attention to the signs. It happens all the time. And so like here, some red pill men think, why bother even getting married or getting married again when the court favors the woman and to be cheated on because less women are lower than they used to be. And 70% of the divorces themselves is filed by the women. The women want to get married, but then the women want to get divorced. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Red pill men also think game and confidence is most important. When it comes to getting women, when it comes to acquiring a date, when it comes to picking up chicks, they think game, having some game and having confidence, put your chest out, right, is the most important. More so other than looks and working out, eating healthier and making money. They think that game is important. You got to just be able to have the gift of gab. I mean, I may not necessarily need to work out. I could probably have a little bit of pot belly and fat. I don't have to, be all look like an Adonis and shit. I ain't got to have, high cheekbones and a head full of hair. I just got to be able to be smooth with my words. And the women will love me for that. That is a tenet of the red pill community. All right. lots of red-pilled men would be impressed by the short man story, because the short guy could have just said, you know, it's hopeless, I'm short, but he didn't do that, which would be a more black pill way of thinking. So what that means is, say for instance, you got a short guy who's, you know, there's nothing he can do about his height, but you got all these women that want men that's 6 feet or taller. I want a woman at 6 feet. I want a man at 6 feet. He got to be 6 feet. I've even heard women say, when I ask a guy how tall he is, if he starts off the word, then I'm like done. I'm done with him. I'm done if he just goes. I'm done if it's, and it's like, nah. Women want that guy that's 6 feet tall. Well, here's the thing. In the red pill community, if you got game, you're short, you're good to go. Because the short guy could give up and just be like, oh man, you know what? I'm not 6 feet. So I'm not what women want naturally. So fuck it. Why even bother? But if they got the game, then they can surpass and overcome all of that stuff. So that's one of the tenets of being red pilled. And that's part of the red. To be red pilled is to be all about the truth. And unfortunately, one of the byproducts of learning the truth is anger. Because you're pissed the fuck off about the things that happened to you, the things that you ignored, the red flags that you let slide by. And then next thing you know, after you've gone through a divorce, or you've gone through a breakup, or you wasted tons of money, tons of time, that you realize, damn, I wish I just never met that person. So that's the red pill community. That's what happens in the red pill. That's what happened in the red pill. So listen, what's next? Well, there's the black pill. Oh, the black pill. Well, wait a minute. I heard of the red pill, and I was somehow trying to mix up the manosphere and the red pill, and I wasn't really sure what the manosphere and the red pill were. You know, so I'm just saying, you know, those guys in the manosphere and the red pill, because I hear women that like be trying to diss men in the, and I try to defend it every chance I get. You know, I see other women that do these lives and they talk about divesting and shit, and we're gonna talk about that in the pink pill in a second. But they clump the manosphere and the red pill together, and now you guys know that shouldn't happen. Don't allow that to happen. The manosphere is the umbrella, right? The red pill is a specific community who believes in truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Fuck your feelings. We don't care about how you feel, how you think, how your own anecdotal experience. The exception to the rule don't make the rule. We care about, by and large, we generalize. In the red pill community, they generalize, because when there's enough data to generalize, then fine. Why not? It's enough information to do so. It's you got a sample size that represents a larger faction. So there's generalizations that happen across the board, and data and statistics are heavily used in the red pill community. Truth, the truth, the only, how does it go? I want to hear the truth. Fuck, I got it all fucked up. I'm having a brain fart. Truth, the whole truth, and truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That is the red pill community. My man Dwayne H just blessed the show. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up. We're getting ready to talk about the black pill. I'm going to explain to you guys the black pill next. But before I do that, I want to talk about what my man Dwayne. Dwayne, what you got, bro? Because he's always blessing the channel. He said, do that article that was wrote about the black manosphere. My goal is to shoot a black manosphere and put a lot of bullshit to rest. It will be in the same vein as the red pill movie here on YouTube. All right, well, Dwayne, hit me on, email me. Email me, Shannon at shannonrawls.com. Let me know. You know I'm a film producer, so whatever we need, if we need some money, just tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. And I know what article, you talking about the article that the chick just did a minute ago with Obsidian. Is that the article that you're talking about? Let me know if that's the one or if there's a different one. And what do you want me to do? You want me to react to it? Let me know what you're talking about. Just email me real quick. Shannon at shannonrawls.com. Let me know what your thoughts are, and let's collab and make it happen, bro. Absolutely. Everybody throw your ones up to my man.
Being number one isn't easy.
Thank you for the $10 blessing to the channel. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. All right. Now, the black pill. Now, you guys heard about the black pill, but you didn't know what it was, right? You kind of knew what the red pill was. It was all about the truth. You know, I'm woke up now and I know how the red pill is all about. I know your nature. I know the female nature. I know what you do naturally. I know what you're inherently going to do. It is baked in the cake. It is part of your nature. I get it. That's no problem. I understand it. I've been fighting that shit for 10, 15, 20 years. I didn't understand why we was at it. I didn't realize it was part of your nature. Red pill is about the truth, being woken up to how women are natural. Oh, and that was a question I asked you guys. Do you believe that women can be red pilled? I believe women can be red pilled. I personally believe women can be red pilled. I wrote this in a manner of men, but I believe women can be real because I believe women can wake up too. I believe women can wake up to the truth too. It's not too many women that can do it though. I'm just keeping 100 with you. Most women reject and push against the fucking truth. I'm sorry, ladies, but you do. By and large, you do. But there's a small subset of women who use reason and Have you guys ever seen the movie Something's Gotta Give with what's my man from You Can't Handle the Truth?
Welcome.
No.
Welcome.
You can't handle the truth.
What's my man's name? Damn, I'm having a brain fart today, you guys. I'm just getting back to my YouTube shows. Who said this?
You can't handle the truth.
Who said that from A Few Good Men? What's the actor's name?
You can't handle the truth.
What is my man's name? I can't remember his doggone name. Colonel Jessup. That's his character in the movie, but I can't think of his real name. Anyways, he made a movie called he made a movie called Something's Gotta Give. And somebody asked him, he's like, well, what do you think about women? He said, well, he said, what would you like in a wife or something? He asked, there was a question like, what would you like? And no, it wasn't Gene Hackett. It's Jack Nicholson. Thank you. She said Jack Nicholas. Was it Jack? It's Jack Nicholson, right? Jack. All right. Jack said that, right?
You can't handle the truth.
But he made a movie called Something's Gotta Give. And he was like this bitter old man. And he had got a dog. And the dog didn't want to step on the line. I haven't watched the movie in years. But he was like, fuck women. He was like red pilled himself. And somebody asked him about women. He was like, well, what do you think about wives or women or something like that? And his response was, I think of a man and I remove all reason and logic. And there you have it. God damn, I'm bringing up a scene that I halfway know about. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm gonna find that scene and I'm gonna talk about it in a future show. But it was a really prolific line. He was basically saying, when I think of women, I just think of a man and I remove all logic and reason. I think of a man and I remove logic and reason, and voila, you have women full of emotion. And so what I say is, can women be red pilled? Yes, they can. Small subset of women use lots of logic and reason, although most women run their logic and reason through their emotional filters. I say that all the time. Women, a lot of your decision making and a lot of your actions are ran through your emotional filters. In fact, women, I'll tell you if you're one of them. Whenever you're getting ready to talk about something or you get into a discussion with somebody, if you say, I feel, well, you know, I heard what you said, but I feel, stop right there. You're who I'm talking about. If you say, I feel, when you're getting ready to, as a prelude to any sentence, you are who I'm talking about. And it's okay because it's a majority of you guys, right? But there's a small subset of women out there that don't talk about what she feels. She goes by the facts and the data and the statistics. She goes by the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the motherfucking truth. Shout out to those women. It's not a lot of them. Shout out to those women. It's not a lot of them. In fact, we got a few of them in my chat. Lakisi is one of them. Lakisi is one. Lakisi uses logic and reason. She does. Princessa uses logic and reason. She does. Absolutely. I believe. And Security Boss is married, by the way. Happily married. Her and her husband run the show together. But I believe Security Boss uses logic and reason. I believe she's even red. It may not be comfortable for some women to say they're red pill because that sisterhood they'll come for your ass. You never heard of women when they talk, they say things like, Okay, ladies, don't get mad at me, but right there, they always give that fucking disclaimer. I used to see it on Clubhouse all the time. Okay, ladies, don't get mad at me, but, and then they gotta always prelude what they getting ready to talk about with that before they jump into it, because they want to let the sisterhood know, put your guns down. Put your guns down. Everybody, lower your weapons. Lower your weapons. Code 4. Code 4. Lower your weapons. I'm friendly. It's a friendly. I just wanted to say something that I'm observing, and it's not really on, it's not to our benefit, and it's going to kind of go against the gynocracy. But don't shoot me, ladies. I'm one of you. Friendly fire. They always got to give this fucking disclaimer before they speak, right? Because that sisterhood will come for your ass. They will come for your ass. So shout out to the women who don't give a fuck about that. And then even shout out to the women who know the truth, but then they still got to be kind of careful because them women, they'll come from, and no woman wants a whole bunch of women jumping on their back. So yes, I do believe that some women, very few though, can be red pilled. Absolutely. Absolutely. What does my man RCC say? He said, women red pill equals starting to realize that men don't care about their money or diet or degrees. Yes. You hear some women out there saying, I don't give a fuck about that. My man don't give my future man or my current man don't give a fuck about that. I need to be the 5 F's that Shannon always talk about: fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. Period. I need to be fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. Period. Finances ain't one of the F. Finances ain't one of the F. Shout out to my man RCC. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, let's go. Let's continue. Now, let's see. Black pill. What is the black pill? Ooh, it's like the dark side. It's the dark side of the force. The black pill. Look at the brother that I put in the picture. Look at the brother I put in the picture. That makes a difference. Let me explain to you guys what the black pill is. The black pill ideology. So you heard red pill, truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Fuck your feelings. We don't care about what you think. It's all about facts and data. This is what it is. And I understand the nature of a woman. I understand the nature of people. I understand how you naturally are. And now that I am equipped with how you naturally are, I realize that the laws and shit is to your advantage. I'm going to use all that information to protect myself. That's red pill. What is black pill though? To be black pill says that your genetics. That's why I got that brother in that photo. What did my man Mr. Awesome say? Hold on, you guys. We're getting ready to read black pill, but I got to put my man Mr. Awesome up. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Mr. Awesome says, nah, fuck all that. Shout out to all the pick-meshas. My man said, fuck all that. All the pick-meshas. As if that's a bad term. Exactly, Mr. Awesome. He said, shout out to all the pick-meshas. Before I continue, let me run back over here to red pill real quick. Everybody throw your ones up to my man.
Being number one isn't awesome. Easy.
I call him Mr. Shout out to my man, Mr. Awesome, because he's saying what he means by shout out to all the pick-meshas is that's not a bad term. That's not a bad term. I know that the sisterhood created that term to shame women. You remember we talk about the sign language, right? That was created by BGS. Shame. What is sign language? SIGN. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Need to be right being the worst of them, but shaming is the first. Pick-mesha, the term pick-mesha is a shaming tactic. It's where women are telling other women who want great outcomes and want to be with a man or be in a happy marriage, a long life, a happy union with a man, that she's a pick-mesha because she's doing what she needs to do to get that man. Oh, you want to be a pick-me. You see, the term pick-mesha is the newest version, is the newest iteration of a pick-me. And what is a pick-me? A woman that wants to be picked. A woman that wants to be selected by a man. Baby, pick me. As if there's a bunch of women standing in line going, pick me, please. But here's the reality. You should want to be picked. Absolutely. How do you create a term that's actually a good term? I like the word pick me. I like the term pick Misha. Yes, I want a woman that want to be picked. Can I find you so I can pick you? So we can run off into the sunset and do everything that we need to do happily ever after? You fucking right. Why would a woman think that the term pick Misha is derogatory? It's used derogatorily, but it's actually, in my opinion, a term of endearment, because a woman should want to be picked. You ain't out there proposing to men. You ain't out there macking them down at the bar. Do you go to happy hour at 5 o'clock to go toss a few margaritas back, and then you slide up to the man, you buy him a drink, and then mack him down, get his number, and then take him out to dinner, and then hope that you know he'll give you sex, and then you end up asking him to be your man, and then you one day ask for his hand in marriage? That ain't how that go. Reverse that. You want to be picked. You want to be selected. If you're out with your girls on a Sunday brunch, which happens all the fucking time, right? If you ladies are out with your girls on a Sunday brunch, which happens all the time, because you don't really see dates anymore, right? It's always about girls going out with girls nights and girls trips and girl day parties and shit. And you guys are going out to having brunch on Sundays because you ain't got no man. But if there happens to be a man there, and it's you and 3 of your girls, it's a party of 4, and a brother from a distance sees you amongst your 3 girls, you and your 3 girls, and that brother sees you from a distance, and he got his blinders on just for you. He has his blinders on, ladies, just for you. He's ignoring you, and he's ignoring your friends, and he rolls up and he's like, hi, how are you? And he's handsome. He's everything you want, right? Because we know that black women care about looks more than anything. You don't give a fuck about if he can provide and protect. You guys just don't give a fuck if he has a big dick, if he's 6 feet. So let's make him look the way you want him to, right? He walks up and he circumvents your friends, slides past your girl, and comes straight to you. Do you know what happened? You just got picked. If you smiling from ear to ear because that brother walked up to you and selected you out of your 3 girls, out of your party of 4, you were picked. You're happy. But all of a sudden, if you get called to pick me, you are supposed to be upset about that? No. You should want to be a pick me. Do what's necessary to attract that man. Drop your handkerchief. Position yourself to be picked, ladies. So shout out to my man. Shout out to my man, Mr. Awesome. He says, nah, let me put it up on the screen. Nah, fuck all of that. Shout out to all the pick Mishas. I am with Mr. Awesome on that one. Shout out to all the women who are and embrace their pick me mentality, who are actually pick Mishas. Because ladies, men, good men, strong men, men who are prepared to be husbands, men who are prepared to provide, protect, problem solve, and procreate with you, want to pick you. So, but if you don't have the pick me mentality, if you have the independent, I don't need no man mentality, buy a dog and die alone. I don't have a dog sound on here. I need to go get the dog sound so I can hit it and roof, roof. Buy your dog and die alone. Because that's what the fuck is going to happen if you have that mentality. You'll be part of I call it the Golden Girls. You're going to be part of the Golden Girls. You're going to be part of the join the Golden Girls, where y'all ain't no pick-me's, right? Fuck that. I don't need no man. That's what I'm going to talk about when I talk about Lala Anthony and Nicki Minaj. When I talk about Lala Anthony and Nicki Minaj, that's what I'm going to talk about. Shout out to Kia for inspiring me to go ahead and do that tonight. That's what I'm going to talk about. So ladies, you want to be a pick-me. Do not, if somebody says, girl, are you a pick-me? Say, hell, motherfucking yeah. You not? Say, yes, I'm a pick-me. What are you, crazy? You think I'm going to be out here hollering at these niggas? No, I want these niggas to pick me. And don't get mad if they all pick me and they all ignore you. You be over there by yourself talking about you ain't no pick-me, and all these guys, I get to select from all these male suitors who's interested in me. You hold your head up high, ladies. Absolutely. Be a pick-me. Shit. You be a pick-me in a happy marriage for 50 years. You'll be a pick-me with children in a happy home, in a loving environment, and a man that's covering you and is protecting and providing for you for the rest of your life being a pick-me. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Let's get back. Black pill. Let's talk about the black pill. So you've heard about the red pill, and we talked about the manosphere, right? The manosphere is the umbrella term. The red pill is truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We only listen to data, and we know women's nature. Black pill says that genetics, that's why I got this brother on here with no shirt on. It looks like everything fucking perfect. What is that, a 10-pack? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. He got an 8-pack. The brother with the 8-pack. The black pill says that genetics, your physical makeup, are superior to everything, like capabilities and looks. Black pill believe attraction is largely physical. Black pill believes that attraction is largely physical, as you can see in sports, actors, and modeling where beauty is projected. They believe, the black pill, since all male models have similar striking features like that sharp jawline, those cheekbones, and height, 6 feet, 6 feet 2, 6 feet 4, they win. They win simply because genetically they're superior. Has nothing to do with how smart he is. Has nothing to do with how much he loves you. Has nothing to do with anything else other than his superior genetics. Black pill also never denies the importance of money or status, but also profess that these things don't arouse women. All right, ladies. Ladies, I'm talking to you. Ladies, I'm talking to you. See, the black pill community, they don't deny the importance of money. They know that money is important. They know that you got to go out and get a job. You got to work and shit. You got to do that. Look, you got to do that. We get that you got to go out and make some bread. We understand that status matters. Status, your socioeconomic status makes a difference. But here's what's important. These things, especially in the black community, particularly, black women particularly, how much money you make and all that kind of shit don't matter first. What arouses you is the brother in this photo. You will skip past if this nigga is living at his auntie's house on the sofa. You will skip past if he is jobless and is getting a falsified unemployment check. You will skip past if he hustled out a PPO check by lying to the government. You will ignore the fact that he got 10 women. You don't care about all of that because that's not what arouses you. What arouses you is him taking his shirt off. You see, most sugar daddies are cucked. Black pill never promotes nihilism like it's over, though. That's an INCEL term. Black pill believes you can increase your physical appeal by losing weight, getting to the gym, work it out, cosmetic surgeries, and etc. But there are just some things you cannot improve on. The black pill community believes that there's nothing you can do about your race. There's nothing you can do about your height. There's nothing you can do about your plain brown eyes. There's nothing you can do about your fat round face or any other genetic deformities. I was watching a show the other day, and I think it was Joe Rogan, and he had somebody on, and they were talking about how this one woman was narrowing down. I'm not sure who it was. Was it Rollo Tomasi? I think it was Rollo Tomasi. I was watching a show, and he was talking about how he was talking to a woman, or somebody that he was talking about was talking to a woman, and she was like, I just want a guy that's cool and nice, but he has to have blue eyes. No, he has to have green eyes. He has to have green, because it's white. Rollo Tomasi is a white guy, right? So he's talking about white people. He's like, the guy has to have green eyes, blonde hair, and be 5'10" or some shit like that. See, he doesn't have to be 6 feet. He just has to be like 5'10", 5'11", but he has to have green eyes. And it's like, goddamn, do you know how many people that you just eliminated? Green eyes? Are you serious? You see, the black pill community believes that there's nothing you can do about your eye color. There's nothing you can do about how tall you are. There's nothing you can do about your facial shape or any other physical deformities you may have. There's nothing you can do about the race you were born into, whether you're Asian or Hispanic or black or white. And women are turned on by things that there's nothing you can do about. And they just realize that. They understand that. They realize there's nothing. They're like, fuck it, man. Why are we arguing about how much money a motherfucker make? Why are we arguing about all of that when there's nothing I can do about the fact that I am 5'6"? And women they look at me from a distance and I'm already out the game. She didn't bother to hear me. She didn't bother to learn anything about me. She didn't ask no questions. She don't know how much money I got. She don't know where I work. She don't know how many homes I own. She knows nothing about me. She don't know if I can bust it down and give her 15 orgasms. She don't know none of that. All she know is that I'm 5'6" because she looked at me across the room, and because I was 5'6", I was already out the game. Fuck it. Why bother then? I already know that. That's what I deal with on a daily basis. That's the black pill mentality. The black pill mentality says that genetics are superior to everything. Everything. So now you guys know what black pill is. It's the people who say, look, man, it's not complete nihilism, but it's like, and it's not dooms, it's not all doom and gloom. They realize that money is important and shit like that, but they're basically saying, look, man, if you wasn't born with it, why fucking complain? Why bother? Why bother? So now you understand. All right, black pill never denies the importance of money and status, but they also profess that these things do not arouse women. All right. So that is the black pill community. Now you know. Manosphere, red pill, and black pill. Well, do you understand what the blue pill is? I think most of you guys understand what the blue pill is. Look at you, Tia. She said he only needs to be the 666. 6 feet tall, 6-pack, and 6 figures. That's all you got to do is have the 666s. You see, Tia there, she thinks she's joking, but she for real. She laughing. I can even see her laughing in her profile, in her little profile picture. She laughing like that right now for real. He only needs to have the 666s. 6 feet tall, 6-pack, and make 6 figures, and I'm good. Okay. And black pill community realize that 6 feet tall portion of it and that 6-pack portion of it is what matters the most. That's what matters the most. Shout out to Tia. She support, whether she knows it or not, the men who are black pilled. Let's talk about the blue pill though. The blue pill. What does it mean to be blue pill? How you see my man down there in the photo I put? Blue pill is what most all of us are, or were, or are actually in America. Unless your ass wake up. I was blue pill. Please, baby, please. Please, baby, please. Oh, look at what Princessa says. She says, like I said earlier, one of the best men that I ever dated was short. One of the best men that I ever dated was short. Here's a question for you, Princessa. How did you meet him though? Was it a cold meet or was it somebody that you had to get to know? Was it like a coworker or a classmate? Maybe somebody that lived in your building and you just had. See, that's generally how shorter men make their way. And that's what black pill, do you notice most black pill, they don't bother with nightclubs and shit like that because they figure why does it matter? Why does it matter? She's not even gonna get to know me. I don't even have listen, there's a small window opportunity to meet women. And if I don't look the part from a distance, to arouse her sexually, I'm not even gonna get to fucking conversation. I'm not even gonna get to a conversation. But the women who date shorter men, and I think Obsidian came up with found an article that just said that shorter men have more and better sex. But a lot of women will never experience that because they never give shorter men an opportunity. And that's where black pill men understand. They just say, listen, that's just the reality of the shit. So my thing is, Princessa, how did you meet the guy? Was it a cold meet? What made you give him an opportunity without him being the 666s like Tia is saying that she needs 6 feet, 6-pack, 6 figures. 6 feet being the first one. Because you don't even get to, because most black women don't even give a fuck about learning if he has a 6-pack under his shirt or 6 figures in his bank account unless he's 6 feet tall. If you met him on a cold meet, Princessa, shout out to you. But that's why you're here. That's what I'm talking about. See, there's a few red pill women who would be considered a pick me, but fuck them people that's calling people like Princessa a pick me. If you met him on a cold meet, if you met that guy on a cold meet, then shout out to you, Princessa. But if you met him because his ass was your next door neighbor, or because he was your coworker and you saw him every day, and y'all and he wore you down, then that don't count. You don't get no love for that. Now, you guys, let's talk about the blue pill. Let's talk about the blue pill. You know what the blue pill is. Simply put, blue pill is a simp. A blue pilled man is a simp. I was the president of the simp club, by the way. Me, Shannon Rawls. I was. Oh man, I got stories for you guys. I got stories that'll make you guys say, are you fucking serious, bruh? You did what? Oh my God. You see, blue pill is a simp. It is what most black men have been conditioned to be in America, and what you probably are right now, whether you know it or not. Fellas, blue pill is, simply put, a simp. And it is what most black men in America have been conditioned to be, and what you probably are right now and don't know it. And what you probably are right now and don't know it, brothers, unless your ass is over here learning and taking and waking up to the truth. Take the red pill. Eat this red pill so you could wake up. Or you could stay asleep. Or you could stay asleep if you prefer. It's your choice. Until your ass get hurt. Until you get drugged through fucking family court. Until you get put on alimony like 97 out of 100 men. And then you all of a sudden is mad. And now you got the red pill rage once you switch over. The reality is, most black men in America have been conditioned to be blue pilled. And what most of the men that are listening to me right now probably is, whether you know it or not. The idea of red pill and blue pill derives from the 1999 movie The Matrix, where Neo is asked by Morpheus if he'd like to wake up to the real world by taking a red pill or take the blue pill. Take the blue pill and stay asleep in peaceful ignorance. A lot of men are fucking asleep right now. There's so many husbands right now, you guys. There's so many husbands in sexless marriages that are just asleep. There's so many husbands whose balls are in the hand of his wife. She got him by the balls, and he moves wherever she decides for him to go. Fellas, I know that's probably you, and I know it's you don't feel good hearing this. I got friends that are married right now. They are blue pilled. I can't tell them that. That's gonna make them feel bad, but that's the case. That's the case. And I look at them and I watch their situation. I go to a party of theirs, or I go hang out, whatever the fucking reason I see them. Facebook, doesn't matter. And I'll be like, God damn, you still asleep, man. You still plugged into the Matrix. Everybody throw your one up to my man, Dwayne H.
Being number one isn't easy.
He hit me with a second super chat. What does Dwayne H say this time? He says a red pill would be 18 to 20% of baby mamas' fathers, 80% children in the community, which means black women don't find many black men sexual appealing. That would be a stat that I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. I'm assuming that's what I don't think he's saying that those men are red pill. I think what he's saying is red pill understands that 18 to 20% of black men father 80% of the children in the community, which means that black women don't even find black men that very sexually appealing. Red pill men understand that. You guys understand what my man Mr. Awesome is saying? He's saying to be red pilled is to understand that Pookie and Ray Ray got all the fucking babies. Pookie and Ray Ray created all the baby mamas. 80% of them. Pookie and Ray Ray created all the baby mamas. The other women, they're divorced, they're widowed, you know, but just the straight baby mamas and shit. Just the straight up baby mamas. Pookie and Ray Ray did that. And Red Pill Aware knows that. Shout out to my man, Mr. Awesome. Everybody throw your ones up to Mr.
Being number one isn't easy.
Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. Now, Blue Pill. The idea of the red pill, blue pill derives from the 1999 movie The Matrix, where Neo is asked by Morpheus if he'd like to wake up to the real world by taking a red pill, which I suggest all men do, and women too, but men for sure. Or do you want to take this blue pill and stay asleep in peaceful ignorance, bro? Listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the nature of women. Don't worry about losing your whole fucking family. Don't worry about the fact that your wife is going to be banging her work husband. Don't worry about it. I know you believe that your wife is faithful. I know that you don't want to check her phone. I know you don't need to check her DMs. I know that you believe that. I know that you believe. Hey, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm on the live. Hello? Okay. So I know that you don't believe. I know it. I know that you don't believe that you got your balls in the hand of your girl. Listen, take care of her, man. I got so many simp stories. I don't want to give them all to you guys all at the same time. I need to write a simp book. I told you guys about the dinner I took the girl on that was cost me $240, and I knew she didn't like me, but I did it anyway. I told you guys about the chick that I delivered ice cream. She went to a nightclub and then she went home, and then she called me up at like 2 a.m. and I delivered her some ice cream from 7-Eleven just because she wanted some. I wanted that pussy so bad. I wanted to have sex with her. I couldn't, but I damn sure delivered that pint of ice cream. I got out my goddamn bed. She went partying and shit, all dressed up and everything, and then went partying. And this is 15 years ago, man, or, you know, and I just, what kind you want? Rocky Road, whatever fucking flavor it was. I went to 7-Eleven and took to her some ice cream, and then she said thank you at the door, and I went back home. Now I ended up fucking years later, but the point is what I did years prior. I mean, and then I got another story. Listen, you guys, those are the two stories I know I told before, so I could say it now, but I got a lot more simp stories. All right. Some men want to remain that way, and you can see them in Instagram. When you go to Instagram and you see some woman post some thoughty ass, ridiculous fucking photo, right? And you got all these dudes in the description typing, oh my God, you just so, I would drink your bath water, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what the fuck are you talking, bruh? Shut up. Or you see people that's talking shit, like most recently Tony Gaskins. Shout out to Tony Gaskins for his accomplishments in his books. But he's talking shit about my frat brother Kevin Samuels last week. And then he's talking about something else. I went and wrote on his comments. I'm gonna have to do a show on him. Pandering. So now we're talking about men who pander to women. We're talking about the men who pander to women. I had told Tony Gaskins, I said, look, man, you look a lot like the Derek Jackson 2.0 version. You might want to be him. stay asleep, bruh, or wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Be who you're supposed to be, and life will be so much better. Be a good man that'll take care of your woman, that'll cover your woman, that'll protect her and provide for her, that'll solve all her problems, and be the head of your motherfucking household. Get your balls out of her hands, put them back in your drawers, or be a blue pill simp. Be a blue pill simp. You see, blue pilled men adopt the mindset of the follower type of man who bends at the will of the gynocratic society and believes in the philosophy of happy wife, happy life. How many of you guys heard that term before? And tell the damn truth. How many of you guys used to say that term? I did. My first marriage, I used to say that shit. Happy wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy life. Yes, Taya. Yes, I'm sorry. Tia, I'll explain it to you. Yes. And yes, I used to be a simp. Yes. Happy wife, happy life. Make sure your wife is happy, brothers. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do to make your wife happy. Even though you're the one working, you're the one bringing all the money in, you're the one who's protecting her physically 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You're the one doing all the hard labor and the mental fucking thinking and all. You're the one doing all of that. Make sure she's happy to have a happy life, not you. That's out there digging ditches and shit. That's out there standing on the front line in the military, putting your life on the line while your wife is in the back getting banged out by Jody. Make sure she's happy and you'll have a happy wife, a happy life. Happy wife, happy life. Bullshit. Bullshit. No. Sorry. Blue pilled men adopt the mindset of the follower type man who bends at the will of the gynocratic society and believes in the philosophy of happy wife, happy life. These men don't want no beef. They don't want a beef. No problems. They don't want no problems. They don't want no arguments. And they willfully do what they're told to do to ensure the potential opportunity. The potential opportunity of getting sex. Occasionally from his benevolent woman. What is my man, the Mr. James White said, Jr. says, he says, so is a man considered a blue pill if he doesn't want to have physical so is a man considered a blue pill if he does not want to have a physical or verbal conflict with a woman, but is willing to hold his own with men at any time? Interesting question. No, I wouldn't consider him a blue pill, because to be blue pilled is to be still asleep and bend at the will of women. It's a mixture. To be a simp is to bend at the will of women to get something that you want, primarily sex, right? To be blue pilled is to not care about the truth and to be in bliss, in ignorance bliss. I mean, ignorance is bliss, right? So you want to be in peaceful ignorance. So to be blue pilled is to be in peaceful ignorance, blinders, blah, la, 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 la. I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to argue. Yes, baby. Well, yes, honey. Yes, honey. I got it. I got the right kind of Blistex. You wanted the Blistex, baby? I'm sorry. You wanted chapstick or I bought you both, babe. I got you both, Blistex and chapstick, because I wasn't sure which one, honey. So here you go. Oh, yes, I paid for it. Yes, I went to work. I paid for it, and I bought what you asked for. That's blue pill. So my man asks, he says, well, look, Shan, what if he doesn't want to have a physical or verbal conflict with women? Okay, well, wait a minute. Let me, now I'm reading it again. Now I'm seeing a physical or verbal conflict. You mean he doesn't want to get into a fight? So is a man considered a blue pill if he doesn't want to get into a physical or verbal fight with a woman, but is willing to hold his own with men? No, you know what? Answer changed. Now I understand your question. I'm sorry. I was thinking of it a different way. Hell yeah, he can still be blue pill. Yeah, he might want to scrap with men. He might want to get down with me. You know, he might be a, don't get me wrong, there's a bunch of big ass, strong, fucking hard-headed, snappy, goddamn short-tempered blue pill dudes who's ready to scrap with the neighbor. You know, let me tell you something. I saw a video today. Let me tell you this. I saw a video today on Instagram of a dude that went to his girl's job at Dollar Tree. It's because he went to go fight her work husband. Some big nigga was in they was in the break room. And he was in there, and his girlfriend came over and she was like, "You about to get me fired." And he was yelling at the work guy. So the one dude had a little skinny nigga with dreads, black people, little skinny motherfucker with dreads, and this big old, "Yeah, man, that's my girl, blah, blah, blah." He's ready to scrap with the dude. The girl, she was exonerated. She wasn't in trouble. The chick didn't have no problem. In fact, she came over to the big dude and said, "You about to get me fired, get out of here." Trying to standing in front of the big dude who wanted to scrap with the dude. So this big nigga came to her job to confront her work bae. Didn't have nothing to say to her. You goddamn right you could be blue pilled and a simp. Yes, brother, you can be. Just because you want to scrap with men doesn't mean that you're not blue pill. Especially if you giving your girl a pass. "Oh, you know what you mean? You gotta, what's his name?" You know who blue pill is? It's the dude that gets mad at the next dude that cracked his chick. The dude that cracked his bitch is the one that motherfuckers wanna, them dudes are straight blue pill simps. "Oh man, what you doing, man? So you was with my girl? Well, you was with my girl? Nigga, talk to my girl. What the fuck you talking to me for? Don't get mad at me about because I cracked your bitch. Talk to your bitch. What the fuck you over here mad at me for?" "Oh no, nigga, you supposed to get out of here. Get out of here. That's blue pill. You mad at me because I peeled your chick." Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Did I get a super chat? I got a super chat from Just Right Music. Y'all know I love me. Just Right Music. See them everywhere in these spaces. And it's always blessing the channels. Everybody, throw your ones up.
Being number one is easy.
Throw your ones up to Just Right Music for the super chat. $5. I wonder why y'all give super chats and then don't say nothing. You just come over here, you don't got nothing to say. You don't have no questions. You just, man, let me just put 5 on the Shannon. It's good, bro. Man, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the people that do that, man. Thank you for your investment and thank you for your blessing. And then I got another one from Mr. Awesome. Mr. Awesome, you know what that does? Because you gave 2 $10 super chats, Mr. Awesome, and then you hit me with a $2 right now. So let me update the stream sponsor because you are now the stream sponsor. Hold on, Mr. Awesome. Let me update this. Mr. Awesome is now at $22. Mr. Awesome says, "We support feminism." Mr. Awesome says, "We support feminism. That means rights and lefts." Ha, ha. What about uppercuts? Huh? What about rights, lefts, uppercuts? Now, we don't promote violence. And we certainly don't promote violence to women. But keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. We don't support violence to women at all. No. Never. But keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, ladies. Don't test men. What happened? I got another super chat. And then look at that. RCC is like, "Nah, bro, what are you talking about? What you mean I'm not the stream sponsor no more?" RCC came and hit us with another $40 super chat. Hey, Mr. Awesome, you had it for a second, but I got to give it back to RCC. I got to give it back to RCC. RCC is now at $40 on his support. RCC, and he don't have nothing to say. He just threw his one. He threw his
Being
own
number one
up.
isn't easy.
RCC threw his own one up. He was like, "Yo, Shan, throw me back up there, son. Let me put 40 on it. I haven't blessed the channel in a few weeks anyway. Let me put that back on that. Shout out to my man, RCC. Everybody throw your ones up to RCC.
Being number one
everybody
isn't
throw
easy.
Your ones up to Mr. Awesome. And everybody throw your ones up to Thomas Thompson. To my man Thomas Thompson. It came in and I got to get that sound bite. Can somebody email me that sound bite? I got 5 on it from the Loonies. I need that, man. I need that. In the meantime, I'm singing it. I got 5 on it. Everybody throw your ones up to
Being
Thomas
number
Thompson
one isn't easy.
Chat. Everybody throw your ones up to the $5 super chat. Y'all not gonna let me finish the show. Mr. Awesome come back with another $5. That makes him at $27 right now. He's not the stream sponsor, but what does he say? He said, look, Shannon. He said, Shan, you tripping today, getting folks confused. That is my 3rd super chat. The first 2 were $2. I'm $8 total. You on that Cali strength. I might be tripping. Wait, Mr. Awesome, that's not true. You gave me $10. Oh, was that Dwayne? Wait, Dwayne? Dwayne, I got you fucking mixed up with Dwayne. Dwayne gave two $10 super chats. Dwayne, my bad, Mr. Awesome. I'm smoking on that Cali perk. Even though I don't smoke weed, I guess I might as well be shit. Even I know the 2 versions of weed. There's what's the 2 kind of weeds, you guys? There's it's one that makes you like kind of like chill and one that makes you real hype. I forget the fucking 2 kind of weeds because I don't smoke weed, but I must be smoking it today because I got my man Mr. Awesome mixed up with Dwayne H. Thank you, Mr. Awesome, for the $5 super chat for clearing that up. Thank you. Let me throw him up on the screen. He cleared it up. And then it still went back to my man RCC because RCC was like, man, let me just throw 2 dubs. He just put 2 dubs on it. All right, guys, look, let's get back to the blue pill. Listen. To answer my man's question earlier, absolutely. Men that want to avoid physical or verbal conflict with women, but want to get jiggy with men, hell yes, they can be blue pill and they can be simps. In fact, they are super blue pill and they're super simps, especially when they're going past the woman who did the fucking violation and going towards the other guy. Absolutely. All right. Blue pilled men adopt the follower type mindset and bends at the will of the gynocratic society and believes in the philosophy of happy wife, happy life. These men don't want no beef. They don't want no problems. They don't want no arguments and willfully do what they're told. Here's the important part about blue pill. They willfully do, and this is the simp side, right? This is the simp side. They willfully do. They don't want no arguments. They don't want no fights. Whatever their wife, you see it all the time in the videos. Woman yelling, rah, 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 and he's like, yes, honey, I'll go get it in the car. They even made do you guys remember the commercial? I think it was a Dryers commercial, maybe a Baskin Robbins commercial or some shit. Or it was a commercial where a guy told his wife that he was getting ready to go jogging. And then he went out. He went jogging and then he went to the store and was sitting on the curb eating ice cream. And then his wife pulled up and his wife was like, what the fuck are you doing? Y'all remember that commercial? That's a blue pill simp. Society is designed and has created most men, black men especially, to be blue pill simps. And you are probably blue pill whether you know it or not right now, fellas. And that's why I want you to wake the fuck up. Take the red pill. Because you willfully do what you're told to ensure the potential opportunity of occasionally getting some pussy from your woman who's nice enough to give you some. If your wife goes to bed every night wearing sweatpants and a hoodie and her period pants, but she ain't on her menstrual cycle, and she got on fucking a t-shirt, and she got her hair wrapped up, and she got the mask on, all of that shit, and she knows your ass is horny. Women know you horny, bro. They know that. They know you, but she don't give a fuck. She's going to bed with all of that, and you just deal with it, and you in this sexless relationship, then you are blue pill. You, my friend, is blue pill. And you do everything around the house, and you do everything out. You work and you bring home the bacon and all that shit. You do everything that you're supposed to do to hopefully get a hand job. Oh, if you get a blow job, oh my God, it must be your birthday. If you get a hand job, you're happy. If you get some pussy, if she lets you slide the panties to the side one morning and lets you dip in for a second before she gets up and goes to her Pilates class, then you are extremely lucky, and you're so happy, and you can't wait to do more work so you can get some more of that 2 weeks from now. Then you're blue pill. Then you are blue pill. Exactly, RCC. Married incel. We're gonna talk about incels in a second. All right. So now you guys understand what a blue pill is. The men that stay asleep instead of waking up to the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. They just say, look, man, I don't want no problems. La 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 la. I don't want no problems with my wife. She's fine. She's the boss of the house. I'll do whatever the fuck she says. I don't want to have no issues. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. La 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 la. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. Happy wife, happy life. You're blue. You're blue pill, and you a sucker, and you're not, and it's not gonna last too much. It's not gonna last too long. It's not gonna last too long because you don't give no problems. And women do not respect men that don't respect their manhood and masculinity. All right. What is the pink pill? What is the pink pill? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Let me explain to you pink pill. Ladies, I know there's some ladies here in the chat. Let's talk about that. What is the pink pill? Ladies, are you guys here? Listen, ladies. This one is for you. Ladies, this is for you. How's my camera lighting? Give me a second. Let me adjust my lighting. I don't know if that helped. No, I got me do one more thing. There we go. All right, ladies. Pink pill. Hey, Tia. Tia, are you pink pill? A woman likes a man she can control, but she doesn't respect a man she can control. Exactly, Tia. She likes a man that she can control, but she doesn't respect him. Tia, are you pink pill? Let me explain to you guys what the pink pill is. Let me explain to everybody what the pink pill is. Women, this pill is for you. I hope none of you take it. I hope none of you take it, but some of you will. The pink pill, the ideology of the pink pill is to be the nemesis of the manosphere. The ideology of the pink pill is, remember, the pink pill is not part of the manosphere. The pink pill is the nemesis of the manosphere, right? The pink pill is the nemesis of the manosphere. Pink pill feminism is derived from the birth control pack. So let me explain to you where the term comes from. The birth control pack is, ladies, some of you have taken birth control. Some of you have been administered your pills from the doctor, your birth control pills. The pink pill feminism is derived from the birth control pack, where there are 7 in your birth control pack. There were 7 inactive pills containing the hormonal ingredients and are added to help women adhere to the 28-day schedule. Remember, you're supposed to take a pill every day, but 7 of them were inactive. It was almost like a placebo, right? Those 7 pills were pink pills. They were inactive. When hormonal support is withdrawn, menstruation ensues. The idea is to flush the toxic ways of oppressive men from the minds of women. The pink pill is when you take this pink pill, you flush the oppressive ways of men from the minds of women. In the black dating marketplace, the pink-pilled women often advocate divestment. Not only do you flush the oppressive ways of men, you flush the men completely. In the black community, pink-pilled women say, fuck them niggas completely. Divest, ladies. No more black men. They ain't worth a fuck. They ain't worth a damn. Get rid of them all. Don't just flush his oppressive ways. Don't flush his shiftless mannerisms. Don't flush his attitude. Flush him. In the black dating marketplace, the pink-pilled women often advocate divestment from black men and to move on to better pastures of non-black men to be shackle-free and safe. Get away from black men, ladies, so you will be shackle-free. You'll be safe from slaughter and ridicule and baby mama makers. And bad, often illegal behavior, the concept of ride or die is bullshit. Look at the lady we got here. Marvy. Everybody throw your ones up to Marvy.
Being number one isn't easy.
Marvy, everybody throw your ones up to Marvy. She says, very interesting. Marvelette, are you pink-pilled? Everybody throw your ones up. Thank you, Marvelette, for your support. Marvelette, stop doing that. Stop. Now, you know why I'm telling you to stop. Thank you, but let this be the last one. Thank you, Marvelette. I appreciate your support, love. Everybody throw your ones up to Marvelette.
Being number one isn't easy.
Marvy, are you pink-pilled? Are you pink-pilled? Marvy, do you believe in the divestment from black men completely? Move on to do you believe that you should move on to better pastures like this sister did down here in this film, in this picture I put up? She's with her white man. Because to flush the mindset and to flush the men completely after you take that pink pill, the same one that the doctor gave you during your birth control, to flush him, you initiate the menstrual cycle. Those 7 pink pills that is given as part of your pack, right? You flush the black men and now you are shackle free, Marvelette. You are safe from slaughter. You don't have to worry about dying at the hands of a black man. You don't have to worry about him ridiculing you. You don't have to worry about him making you a baby mama, because that's what all black men are, is baby mama makers. And you don't have to worry about his bad and usually illegal behavior. You don't have to be his ride or die. Go over here with the safe white guy. Go over here with the safe white guy. Marvelette, are you pink-pilled? What does Marvelette say? Did she write back? Oh, Marvelette has answered you guys. Oh my goodness. Marvelette says, no. I will forever invest in my black king. Everybody.
Being number one isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to Marvelette.
Being number one isn't easy.
Over here.
Hoorah!
Hoorah to Marvelette. She's ride or die. So she's ride or die. Appreciate you, Marvelette. Listen, listen, if black men, if you fall in love with a white woman, fine. Asian, Hispanic, or otherwise. Black women, if you fall in love with a white man, fine. Asian, Hispanic, or otherwise. No problem. No problem. I have family members who are Hispanic. I got Mexican cousins. I have absolutely no problem with you falling in love with somebody who is not of your own race. That is my personal belief. But let me tell you something. Don't you diss me while you're on your way out the door. Don't you fucking diss me while you on your way out the door. You sitting around, you want to divest because niggas ain't shit, because you want to be shackle free, because you want to move on to better pastures. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You know, a lot of people is using those. Oh, damn. The two tragic sisters who lost their lives in Connecticut recently. One of them last name Rawls. One of them shares my last name. If you want to divest, don't divest. Simply date out. But if you're doing it while kicking me in the balls, I have a problem with you. If you think that we all baby mama makers, and we're not, because 54%, not 52 like it was 3 years ago or 53 like it was last year. Now 54% of black men are childless. The other 30% of black men are married. Then you ain't gonna call us baby makers when, like my man Mr. Awesome said in his super chat earlier, only 18% of the motherfuckers is making you guys baby mamas. You're not gonna we got the data, and all you gotta do is reverse fucking extrapolate the data. People say, I need to see those numbers. Just reverse extrapolate it. You don't need to do another study to show something that these two studies can just reverse extrapolate. It's ridiculous. It's a waste of time. 18% or less of black men make 80% of the baby mamas. But the baby mamas want to say all black men are shiftless. Are you crazy? This is what it means by the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This is what the red pill means. Am I red pilled? I wonder. I don't know. But I know I certainly sound like it. This is what it means to be pink pilled, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it means. It basically is saying, fuck black men. We out. Listen, that's your choice. But now you know what it means to be pink pilled. Now you know what it means to be pink pilled. Exactly, RCC. 80-20. The 80-20 rule. 80% of the women are fucking having children by 20% of the men. That's the 80-20 rule. Tia says, I love black men. I don't want anyone else. Oh, everybody.
Hoo-ah!
Throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to Tia. And guess what, Tia? We love you. We hard on you. We talking shit, and we got a voice now. But we love you ultimately. Marvelette, we love you. See, a lot of the guys ain't gonna come out there and say it the way I'm saying it because I'm a little bit more diplomatic and I'm older. I'm 49. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't bitter and hurt, and I ain't raged in red pill. But I'm gonna tell the truth, man. Relationships is the ultimate goal. I want all black women connected with somebody. It ain't enough black men for y'all, so hook up with somebody. I want all black women to be, I need my people to be happy, period. I want all my brothers to have a solid woman. I want all my women to have a solid man. We need to get connected, you guys. We love y'all. But we gonna tell you the motherfucking truth. I'm not sugarcoating nothing else. We used to talk nice and used to give it to you all cutesy and shit. And you had the magazines. You had Jet magazine and Essence magazine, and then you had the white versions, the Cosmopolitan magazines and shit, and Teen magazine. You had all these mainstream media that was just feeding you guys all these sugar pills all these years. No, those days are over with. Not over here. Shan's gonna give it to you the hard way. I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm gonna give it to you like my last name, raw. All right, so deal with it. And for those that don't like how I talk, buy a dog and die alone. But for the women that are strong, calculated, have reason and logic, shout out to you.
Hoo-ah!
Shout out to you. That is what it means to be pink pilled. Now, have you guys ever heard of the term incel? Have you ever heard of the term incel? Some of you never heard that term before today. Some of you never heard the term incel before today. Well, I'm going to teach you what it is. What does it mean to be an incel? An incel is attributed to men, not women. It's attributed to men, and an incel is an involuntary celibate man. An incel is someone who simply cannot get a girlfriend or get laid despite trying everything, like various game approaches and working on his social skills. Basically, it's a man that can't get no girlfriend he can't even get no pussy. He is celibate, but not by choice. An incel is involuntarily celibate. I am celibate, but I don't want to be. I do not want to be celibate, but I am because I can't get a girl. Every time I've tried to be kind on social media. I've slid into women's DMs. I went to a party and I wore my plaid shirt and I asked a few girls to dance, but they all told me no. I can't even fucking, I go to college and the girls at the school don't talk. I can't get no pussy. I can't get a girl, man. What the entire fuck? So I'm just gonna play, Fortnite. So instead, I bought an Xbox. I bought a PlayStation 5, and I just play games all day because girls don't want me. Girls don't want me, and and what else? What am I supposed to do? So I'm just gonna play Call of Duty all goddamn night. I'm gonna play Call of Duty. I'm gonna jack off. I'm gonna be on Pornhub and X videos. I'm gonna jack off, and I'm gonna watch a few Netflix shows, and then I'm gonna play games, and I'm gonna go to work because even my coworkers don't want me. I'm just awkward like a motherfucker. An incel is someone who simply cannot get a girlfriend or get laid despite trying everything like various game tactics, approaches, and working on his social skills. These men, the incels, the involuntarily celibate, these men are routinely rejected by women. They are routinely rejected by women. These men often have self-esteem issues. It could be a lot of stuff, man. And now I want you guys to think about some of your friends. Even think about yourselves, fellas. Even think about yourselves. There's no such thing as a married incel, RCC. You know that. Think about some of the guys that you know. Maybe he had a huge acne problem. Maybe his parents overfed him as a baby and he grew into his teens extremely overweight. Maybe he has some kind of self-esteem issue. He was a loner. Nobody talked to him. He was bullied. Maybe he wasn't that bright. Couldn't really pass some of the basic classes. Then he graduated and he went to college and nothing changed. Nothing changed. You never saw him with a girlfriend. Some people started to think that he was probably gay. Because, goddamn, I've never seen him with a girl. But then the people that knew him knew why he didn't have a girl, because he didn't even know how to talk to nobody. Stephen Day says he's an incel, but it's for a religious reason. It's not an incel. You're just a cell. Stephen, involuntarily celibate. If you're doing it for religious reasons, brother, you just being celibate. You're just being celibate. You're withholding sex intentionally based on your religious beliefs. That is not an incel. I'm sorry. I know you probably want to call yourself one because it's maybe cool because you probably got that swag and no need to, but you ain't no incel. Stop it. Tia says she knows some incels. They lack confidence and some are weirdos. Absolutely. Let me throw that up on the screen, Tia. They lack confidence, self-confidence. They're not, they worry. They just, they wear layers and layers of clothes. They're kind of weird and awkward and shit. These men often have self-esteem issues because of body image. So of course there will be a level of bitterness towards women. Maybe he's a big dude, really big dude. So he hates women because women don't want a really big dude. Or maybe he's extremely slim. Maybe he's super skinny. I'm talking arms that are just, he got there's no muscle. His chest, you can see his ribs and shit like that type thing. You know, Adam's apple is poking out, slim face. Women, you know, so he's like, he has a bitterness towards women because he knows women don't want him because he's so slim. And it doesn't matter what he eats. Doesn't matter what he eats. He can't gain weight. Despite what you hear, these men are not terrorists. They're not mass shooters or any type of public threat. They like to attribute, the feminist movement like to attribute those terrorist mean shit on the incels, and that's not the case. They're not a threat to the public. They're not like that, you guys. Incels are not mentally ill. They are simply searching for the truth and ways to no longer be an incel. So what that means is the incel club, which is part of the Manosphere, right? It's a small state, but it's a state nonetheless under the umbrella of the Manosphere. The incels don't want to live there. The goal of every incel is to not be an incel anymore. You see, the goal of being a red pill for a lot of people is to stay there. I'm red pill aware, and this is where I'm living for the rest of my life. The truth is what matters to me. For some people, the blue pill. I'm here. This is where I'm fine. My wife. I heard a guy that was on a show. Who was it? Was it the Peep Show? Some light skinned dude, man. I forget what it was. Or was it Anton? I'm not sure. He was just like, hey, man, I'm cool. I think it was a white guy, or maybe he was mixed. And he was like, my wife, and he was whispering and shit because his wife was asleep. He was on the live, and he's like, no, man, listen, I'm fine with where I'm at. And he was like, straight up, yo, man, I'm blue pill and I'm fine. It was weird to hear. Trust me, I was like, what the fuck? It was weird to hear. He was like, yo, man, I'm fine with my wife holding my balls. He said it. I'm fine with being fucking blue pill. That's a choice. He wants to live there. Black pill, you want to live there. Some women who want to divest, pink pill, want to divest. That's intentional. But incels do not want to be incels. It is involuntarily. The moment an incel gets a girlfriend or regular sex without paying for a hooker, he's no longer an incel. He's graduated. He's out of the club. He's made it happen. He's fallen in love for whatever reason. Now, reality is a lot of the incels become blue pill, and they have to be because what the fuck are the options they have, right? But the point is, they're not involuntarily celibate anymore. So the idea for an incel is to not be an incel. He does not want to be involuntarily celibate. He can get laid now. So you guys understand that? Yeah, he was whispering on the phone to you. He cammed up. He cammed up on like StreamYard and was on the show, but he was like, he was up. I wish I could go too close to my camera. He was up in the camera with a fucking, so man, so listen, what I think, let me speak. Let me say something. And everyone was like, what the fuck, why are you whispering? He's like, well, my wife is in the other room and she's asleep. Motherfucker was like, well, go into the kitchen. Go into the fucking garage. Go outside. He's whispering on the phone. So it's almost like his wife is saying, you can't leave the room, but don't wake me up. It was weird to hear. He was, yes, Tia. Yes, Tia. Yes, Tia. So listen, incels don't want to be incels. They don't want to be there. They don't want to live there. That's not what they want to do. They want to get out of the fucking club. All right. Now, let me explain to you what an IBMOR is. IBMOR, have you guys ever heard of one of the people that I adore the most on YouTube? BGS. BGS. I adore Mr. BGS. He lives out here in California with me. I've never met him in person, but I love his teachings and I love the shit that he talks about on YouTube. The man is just a genius to me. Him amongst a few others, but BGS. And his name is BGS IBMOR. I want you guys to go follow him. Search BGS IBMOR. Follow his channel and start listening to some of the stuff that he says. IBMOR is otherwise known as a group of men who call themselves the introspective black men of reform. Introspective black men of reform. IBMOR. And BGS is a member of the IBMOR community. The IBMOR are politically oriented black men who are dedicated to self-study and self-improvement. IBMOR men, the introspective black men of reform, are politically oriented, and they're dedicated to self-study and self-improvement. And in fact, that's one of the reasons why I like BGS so much. You can't name a book he hasn't read. You can't name a book he hasn't read. You can't name a report he hasn't gone over. When you ask him something about 1967, he'll tell you what happened, everything that happened that year. He'll tell you about all the reports. He'll tell you about everything. The man is a walking, talking almanac. He's a motherfucking walking, talking almanac. It's amazing. And it's hard to, I hear people try to challenge him. It's so funny to watch him. So I'm about to watch BGS beat them down with stats. He's about to beat them down with people I've heard somebody bring up somebody to battle BGS, and BGS took the person that they brought up and beat them down with the own information that they tried to bring up on BGS. He was more studied on the person that BGS was more well-versed on the person that they tried to use against BGS. And he took that shit and beat them up with it verbally on YouTube in a debate. It was amazing to see. IBMOR, introspective black men of reform, are self-study and self-improvement men with the goal of eventually removal of both white supremacy, getting rid of it, eradicating white supremacy, and black matriarchy in the black community. They want to get rid of this fucking matriarchy. They want to get rid of it. They want to eradicate white supremacy. They want to eradicate black matriarchy in the black community. They believe in the necessity of a black patriarchy where men are men and men are in charge of the community. IBMOR, introspective black men of reform, believe that men, black men in particular, are in charge of the community and need to be. Down with the gynocracy, down with the black matriarchy. Simply put, these are the scholars of the Manosphere. IBMOR is the state of scholars in the black Manosphere. And these black men primarily use intellect, they use case study, they use data and irrefutable statistics to get their point across. Anecdotal evidence, your personal experiences and shit is helpful, but needless. You can't go to BGS talking about what you experienced or how you feel or what you went through. He don't give a fuck. He don't care about what you think. He don't care about what you went through in college. He's talking about by and large. Case study, irrefutable statistics, intellect is what they use to get their point across. That's IBMOR. Now, they're not very popular. You know why? Because a lot of people ain't smart. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. Why IBMORs aren't larger as a group is because it ain't enough smart motherfuckers to be one. A lot of people don't have the time. I'll take that back. Everybody has the time. A lot of people do not have the dedication to learn and study the way the men of IBMOR are and will. They just don't want to do it. Nobody wants to read that shit. Nobody wants to read a book. Nobody wants to read a book. It's wild, right? Nobody cares about reading a book. It's crazy. But that's IBMOR. So for those that don't know what that is, now you know. They are the scholars of the Manosphere. They are the scholars of the Manosphere. They are self-study and self-improvement is the cornerstone of their entire organization. All right. Now you guys know what those are. I'm gonna hit you with the very last one. SYSBM. How long have I been live? Damn, I've been talking for 2.5 hours. All right, let's wrap this up. SYSBM. SYSBM You know who is a very popular SYSBM? One of my good friends here on YouTube. Kosher clinician. Kosher clinician. Kosher clinician. Now he's a married man. He got a wife at home. He is solid. He's a solid brother. That's my guy, kosher clinician. But I believe, and this is just my own personal belief, that kosher is SYSBM. Because to be SYSBM is to be a part of a group of straight black men, black American men, that have broken free from the chains of the black gynocracy here in America. To be SYSBM is to be part of a group of straight black American men that have broken free from the chains of the black American, I don't know why I didn't write American, gynocracy. SYSBM stands for Save Yourself, black men. Save yourself. Don't even fight it. Don't even bother negotiating. Don't debate. Don't argue. Don't talk to. Don't deal with. Don't date. Don't mate. Don't marry. Do not fuck with these American black women. To save yourself, black men, is a movement to save as many young black males as possible so they can live free and live happy lives. SYSBM encourages men to travel abroad and experience foreign women rather than ADOS women, and to concentrate on yourself only. ADOS stands for African descendants of slaves. Did I get that right, you guys? It's not American. It's African descendants of slaves. Basically, Shannon, American black people, me. I'm ADOS. Born right here in Los Angeles. You know, my father's born in Arkansas. My mom was born in LA. You know, ADOS. I'm a descendant of slaves. I'm not a foreigner. I'm not from Jamaica or, you know, from Barbados or from Ghana. I'm not from Africa. I'm not, you know, I'm just an American black dude. ADOS black women, just American black women. You know, Shannon. All right. Oh, thank you, RCC. I got it right. I had it wrong. I said African. Thank you for the correction. American descendants of slaves, not African. Thank you for that, RCC. That's why RCC is my motherfucker, man. RCC is my dude. Anyways, thank you, bro. American descendant. I'm an American descendant of slaves. So that's what ADOS is. SYSBM encourages men to travel abroad and experience foreign women rather than American descendants of slaves, black women, and to concentrate on yourself only. They believe since American black women, ADOS women, are trained and programmed by white supremacy, then these women no longer belong to or care for black American men. They no longer care for or belong to black American men. They believe that black American women are brainwashed. It's too late for them. Bruh, go overseas. And if you want any sort of happiness, this is what it means by save yourself, black men. Save yourself. If you want any kind of fucking happiness, man. If you want to be happy, if you want some peace, bro, if you want some peace, you gotta see the picture I put down there? See the photo I put? You gotta say, fuck these women here in America. I'm out. If you want any sort of happiness for the time you are alive on this planet, bro, you need to break free of these women and save yourself. That's SYSBM. They're like, yo, save yourself, man. Now, here's the difference. Now, my man RCC put up there I think he just wrote pink pill versus SYSBM, but that's SYSBM is not the opposite of pink pill. SYSBM is not the opposite of pink pill. Pink pill is about divesting from black men, period. They want you to date Asian, white, and Hispanic men. No black men. SYSBM does not say don't date black women. They say don't date black American women. Go to Africa, brother. Go to Colombia. Go to Jamaica. Go somewhere else where the women have been indoctrinated with the mindset of being a wife and a submissive woman to her man. It's too late for these American black women, but you can get you a sister overseas, bro. There's no divestment mindset in SYSBM. It is simply get rid of American black chicks. That's what they believe. Go, brother. Just look, get your money right. Go overseas. Go to Thailand and get you a nice Thai woman who's gonna love your stinking draws. She ain't gonna talk shit. She ain't gonna tell you what she feels. She ain't snapping her neck. She ain't gonna, on Thanksgiving, you getting a plate served. She ain't gonna tell you to get your own damn plate. That is what SYSBM means. SYSBM men encourages men to travel abroad and experience foreign women rather than American descendants of slaves women, and to concentrate on yourself only. Fuck the community. As Obsidian says, the community, fuck that. That is what SYSBM means, fellas. That's what it means, ladies. Save yourself, black men. Fuck American women. Fuck working with and dealing with and arguing with and trying to mate with and trying to live with somebody who's not gonna bring you peace. Bruh, save yourself. Go on over there, man. Go on over there, Brazil. Go to Brazil, bruh. Rio de Janeiro. Go to Rio de Janeiro. Get you one of them girls. They gonna love you forever. You don't even gotta come home. Shit, buy some property over there. You know, I got a friend, he's an Alpha. From Alpha Delta chapter. He's an Alpha. He's a man of Alpha Phi Alpha from Alpha Delta chapter. University of Southern California, USC. His ass is in Brazil right now. Went out there and found his queen the moment he touched ground. This is 15 years ago he left. He bounced. He had a house. He had property out here in LA and everything. He was like, he sold all that shit. He went to Brazil. He built his own house. He bought a plot of land, built a house. He showed us the photos where he was fucking putting the 2x4s and the whole nine. He constructed the motherfucker from the ground up. Sent us the photos because he posted them all on Facebook. Found a bad wife. Oh, she's bad. Body's like, oh my God. And she loves the shit out of him. So he's over in Brazil right now. He's in Rio. I think he's in Rio. I know he's in Brazil. I don't know what area of Brazil, but he's in Brazil. So that's what SYSBM is. And now you guys know SYSBM, IBMOR, INCEL, pink pill, blue pill, black pill, red pill, and what the Manosphere is. Let's switch back. Now you guys know. Hopefully, you've learned something today. I did not expect to be here for 2.5 hours, but that's the case. We are now going to be going live every day, multiple times a day, for the foreseeable future. I've nursed my health back. I'm happy to be here. And thank you guys for watching the show. Appreciate you all watching the show. I hope you guys have learned something. Now, you can now say, oh, I know what the red pill is versus the Manosphere versus the black pill versus the blue pill versus the pink pill. I know what an incel is. I mean, I heard it, but I wasn't kind of sure. Now you know. Now you know. I should put, what do you call it? Timestamps. I should timestamp this video so people can just go straight to what they need to see. I need to learn how to do the timestamps. I'm not really sure how to do it. I think you just put the number in and it's done. We'll figure that out. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here listening to your boy Shan. I appreciate you being here listening to your boy Shan. Hey, let's do our giveaway. Before we end the show, let's do our giveaway. So I'm going to close the entries. I am going to close the entries. Boom. And I'm going to pick a winner. Wait for the entries to pop up. Hey, Miss Carrington. Yeah, watch it. So you can learn. I talked about each one. I talked about the Manosphere. I talked about the red pill. I talked about the black pill. I talked about the blue pill. I talked about the pink pill. Then we talked about what an INCEL is. We talked about what the IBMOR is. And we talked about what SYSBM is. I broke each one down for everybody so you are well versed so that next time you get into a conversation with somebody, you will know what the fuck you're talking about. You will know what you're talking about. That, it's power in knowledge, right? And so now you guys have been given the game, so nobody can tell you otherwise. In fact, if somebody tries to argue, you can snap back at their ass and then tell them to go research. And when they research, they'll have to come back with their hat in hand saying, my bad. Shout out to you guys. All right, guys. And the winner of today's giveaway is JT Coin Rings. JT Coin Rings. That's what the system says. It should pop up on the screen any moment. Shout out to my man JT Coin Rings. Hold on. And we're complete with that. JT Coin Rings is the winner. Follow the instructions, man. Follow the instructions. Listen, I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much for tapping in with another episode of High Value Shan, where not only is Shan a high value man, so is the content. You now learn what the pills are. You understand what each one of them means. I want you to use this information to equip yourself in any conversation or discussions that you have henceforth. All right. I appreciate each one of you guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button. That's important. And please join the SR Army. I'm Mr. Shan. I'm the man with the plan. I've been there, done that, and not much surprises me anymore. And you, my friends, are dismissed.
Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver. Pa' que el CP se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca.
Come on, when's that? Y'all haven't seen this in a month.
Disfruta la noche,
y'all ain't heard this song in a month. But we back now.
Su relación va a terminar. Se da cuenta que no necesita alguien más. Quiere un selfie para su Instagram. Ella ya no quiere relación. Alguien que diga su condición, que solamente le dé traición.
Damn,
después llegar con un perdón.
Come on.
Quiere
Come on, Nicki. Dance.
Que goza la vida y lo hacen como
esa chica quiere selfie. Better back. Don't put it on me like that. Don't play with me.
Para que el CP se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer. Perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca, que yo parezca. No tiene sueños, solamente en sus sueños.
Miss Carrington, I'm doing another show. I'm doing another show on Nicki, Minaj, and Kevin Samuels. And what's her name? Lala. It's more so Lala and Kevin Samuels. I'm sorry, Lala and Nicki Minaj and Kevin. But yes, I'm talking about what happened. Oh, I'm bringing that up. I'm bringing that up. But you already followed me. You already part of the army. You already know. You good to go. You don't get the notification. Set it up. Love you, Miss Carrington. Come on.
Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver, ella quiere ver. Para que el CP se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca, que yo parezca. Dime todo lo que ella quiere, nada ha sido regalado. más quiero estar a su lado. Esas nenas mata, es que más ella está plena la noche entera. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver, para que el se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que ella parezca,